Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining and being on time. I mean, you're actually in advance, but you can unmute yourself if you want to chat or if you want to share something. Get your tea ready, get your water ready, some silence, and we're gonna start in a few minutes. I hope you're all feeling fine. It's not an easy day, it's not an easy energy, but one of the perspectives that I have is that it's a gift. Today is a gift. We have the space within us to see, to have clarity on what happens when our heart is activated. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit more until everyone is here. Can you all hear me? If you want to chat, there's a chat thing. All right. So it is exactly the time. But I'm just gonna wait because I know some of you texted me, you're gonna come here. Depends on, who has the time, right? It's not always 5:30. Yes. Welcome, Rafaela. Oh, you're so cute. We're just waiting a little bit more until everyone comes up, but can you hear me? No, we can't hear you, but I'm guessing your microphone is off, but I'm guessing you can hear me. You're so cute. So yeah, everyone get tea, get water, get infusions, get your crystals. I got a few here. I'm excited to have you all here, so we can wait 2 more minutes before we do the official introduction. Okay. Sometimes when microphones and cameras don't work, it means you have to restart the computer. I know. Don't worry, I'm not starting for 2 minutes. You can go and do that. This has happened to me a lot of times where I'm supposed to start something or join something and then the camera doesn't work and you're like, do I leave? Do I stay? Do I show my face or just stay silent in here? Yeah. Hi, welcome. So we're still waiting a little bit until most of the people are here because I know everyone who is joining. Karen, hey! Welcome, Karen. So, hello. Yes, good. So everyone can hear me. You can put your camera, you can put your microphone. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for showing your face. So I'm still waiting a little bit until everyone is here. We're about 10 people, so right now it's half of the people. Good job. Get your tea, get your water, get your pen, your notebook, your papers, your posters, whatever you like, post-its. I'm excited. I'm so happy that we're doing this today. So, yeah. And one more person is joining us. Yes. Welcome, Sarah. Hi, welcome. Can you hear me? I'm sure you can. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for joining us. We're still a little bit waiting until everyone comes up because, as you see, it's just 3 minutes after 5:30, so I'm trying to understand that also. Mercury retrograde, right? It's starting soon, and yeah, it feels like I've been in the shadow period for 2 months, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing around with this thing. Oh, okay.
What time is it for you? It's like 12, or 1?
No, it's like 8:30.
What?
Yeah, but it's all good.
Okay. Well, good morning. I hope you have your coffee.
Yes. No, I'm good, I think.
Okay. So let's start in 2 minutes. I know Rafaela is restarting her computer so she can join us. And I think I'm gonna check my messages if everyone is okay. Okay, all right. So what kind of drinks do you have right now? I want you all to tell me, like last time in our retreat. That was nice. Me, I have an herbal infusion with mint and licorice, and it's usually something I drink before I go to bed, but it vivifies me instead of makes me fall asleep. So yes. What about you?
I have black coffee because I've already been on a bike ride this morning and had breakfast, so
Yes.
that's my next step, my 1 cup.
Good. Beautiful. Enjoy it. Anyone else? Any other drinks? You can text. Also, you can chat. But in the meantime, I'm recording. As you can see, hi Rafaela, welcome back. So I'm recording with the voice right now. So I'll be sharing the audio replay of the meditation and the Reiki healing we're going to do together. And then at some point we're going to have a break. And at some point we're going to come back and we're going to do mini sessions on everyone. So if you're open to share, whatever happens with you, with your heart, and then we'll give, healing and reflections and Reiki and then go on to someone else. And that will not be recorded so that you keep your confidentiality and you know that this is a safe space. Right now we're altogether 7 people, so that's already big. And if you don't feel like sharing, you can just, chat and say, yeah, not today, which is fine. Each to their own. But I'm going to start right now. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for also allowing yourself to dig into your heart. I'm excited to share this retreat, this mini retreat, so that we can go into the personal chakra, the heart, which is the motor, the biggest important thing in the world. And it doesn't have to be, emotional. It's mostly a motor, like a feeling, a creating energy thing that senses the world as it is. So when I was preparing this retreat, throughout the week, everything was saying, just close your eyes. What needs to be seen is seen with the heart. And that's something that comes up with every session, everyone that I meet. Like just closing your eyes allows us to feel and sense things that happen within the world. Does it resonate within us, right? The world versus us is a big thing, but your truth and your heart is your thing, and that allows us to have clarity. When we just cut one of the sensory perception thingy and we concentrate on the energy that is inside. So, are you in for a meditation? Yes, good. Let's start. So, you can have a little bit of a sip of water before we start, because that might be needed. We're gonna go on a ride for maybe 20 minutes. So, of course, you can open your eyes in the middle, but it's important to stay hydrated. So this is a meditation where you can also take notes, write things down. We are going to have 4 main anchors within the meditation, and they will be for you to witness what your intuition tells you, what your heart tells you. We're going to meet yourself, your inner child, the partner that you'd like to share your heart with, and then your relation to the world, your public heart, your public self, what you bring out. And then we go back to yourself, your subconscious. So 4 angles, 4 points, just like your astrological chart. And then we're going to wake up and come back here, and I'm going to give you Reiki. So the meditation does not have Reiki. You can do it to yourself, and then we'll have Reiki together. And I'm so excited because I've got my things, I've got my tools, and I hope that it takes you deep. All right, so is everyone ready? You can just type in ready if I don't see your face. Yes, good. All right, so you can settle down and close your eyes. And start by breathing through your nose deeply. And you raise your shoulder, you open your torso, and you let the air come through into your belly. And out. And we're going to do the same. And every time we open the shoulders, we open the torso, and we take in this air through our nose, through our throats, our hearts, expanding into the lungs and in the belly. And out. And you can continue this until you feel a slight buzz, an inner knowing that you're going down. Welcome, Heather. We're just starting a meditation, so you can close your eyes and join us right now, okay? So, again, closing our eyes, we're going to start shifting a little bit our shoulders with one another. And see the flow between the right and the left shoulders, just moving slowly back and forth, as well as taking deep breath in and out. And slowly, when you breathe in this air, this next gulp, I want you to see the oxygen being a part of your consciousness. And you're going to start to go down from the brain into the heart. You're going to start sensing the world through your heart, through your chest. So if it helps you to visualize the world, your computer, your table, from 40 centimeters down, that helps. Or maybe you can imagine that your ears are a little bit higher and the sound comes from up there. And you continue to bring yourself into your heart. So breathe in and out. This time you're gonna find something behind you, maybe a cushion, maybe a wall, and you're gonna really just settle in, make yourself comfortable, release all control, make your spine flexible, find your nook, find your cocoon, because we're going down, we're going in a comfortable space. Alright, so you're gonna breathe in and you're gonna visualize where your eyes are seeing right now. They're watching your lids, right? Your eyes are closed. And you're gonna look up with your eyes, up to the brow bone. So, up and out. And you're gonna continue to look up to your crown. And now you're going to look behind your ears. So you're going to consider your eyes or even turn them backwards and look deep behind your ears in the back. Breathe in and out. And now we're going to breathe in together. And imagine our eyes are meeting our hearts. So our eyes are dropping down as well as our consciousness, as well as our ears, our mouth. Now we're into the heart. And we're slowly going to open the windows to our hearts. And we're opening from the inside out. And we're going to cross the window frame and enter your heart space and start to discover your ecosystem, your atmosphere, your environment. And you continue to breathe deeply in and out, as well as letting the images come by. Do you see a river or a building, a museum? Start walking down and down, down a mountain, down a garden, down the beach, whichever natural landscape you see. And you connect with your feet, with the root of your feet, and you open their little vistas, their little chakras, and you let them go deep with the earth, barefoot into the ground. And you're going to feel the exchange between your body, your being, and the planet. And you're deep into each of your steps as you go down and down into your heart space. And now I want you to focus on the sounds. What do you hear? Do you hear the river going by? The waves crashing in the horizon? Maybe some birds? Or maybe the voices of people you love? Or people who hurt you? Or people who try to give you advice but they don't really understand you? And you're going to focus on that frequency, the sounds, as well as your feet, as well as the vision, and as well as your breath. And as you continue to walk down, you will see a gigantic mirror. And it makes you see your entire body, from your crown to your feet. And I want you to look. What do you look like? What are you wearing? How is your hair? How is your face? And you can shift, you can select something more pleasant, something that looks like you, something you can't afford, or something you are a little bit timid about trying. Maybe a new hair color, maybe a piercing, a tattoo. You just look around and you create this vision of who you truly look like if society was not looking at you. If you were not afraid for your security, for your safety, for the gossip of other people. And just like when we were kids and we drew our favorite outfits, you're going to create your favorite vision of you. And you can turn around, continue to look at yourself. Watch from your shoulders. You can start to have jokes with the mirror, with yourself. Or maybe you can give yourself a pep talk. Like, you are amazing. You did well. You did your best. That was okay when you said that. That was okay when you laughed like that, even though you don't like your laugh. It was okay. And now you're going to take your 2 arms and wrap them around your chest, your shoulders. You're going to take yourself in. You're going to hug yourself. And looking at the mirror, looking deep into your eyes, you're going to smile. And I want you to force yourself to smile, even though you don't want to, for a minute. And without saying anything, but just smiling, maybe a motherly kind of smile, maybe a proud smile, like you did good. You're going to talk to yourself through your eye gaze. So you look at yourself and your eyes are going to reflect what you crave to hear from the world, from yourself, from others, from your parents, grandparents, ancestors. And listen, what are you saying? And you can take the time to write it down on a piece of paper. And slowly you're going to see this reflection in the mirror, your higher self, reach out through the mirror and give you a sign of love. Maybe it's a hug. Maybe it's tucking your hair in. Maybe it's touching your cheek. But it's this unconditional love. The touch that you crave. And now that you see yourself as you see yourself, you're going to turn away from the mirror and go to the right and start walking down a beautiful staircase. And you walk down, down, deep into the earth. And you can feel the temperature is changing, it's getting colder. You can feel the humidity of that inner earth cave. Maybe you see some droplets fall from the walls, the structures. And you can hold on to the edge of the staircase so you don't fall when you go down. And everything resonates as it does in caves. So each of your steps is making a big symphony. And you continue to walk down and down and down. And now you've reached the last step. And you're in a cave. And at the end of that cave, there is a fireplace. So you can start walking nearer to that fire. And when you look around, you see furniture. You see the first house that you lived in with your parents when you were a child. And you start visualizing this space with all the memories that you have. And if it's not the first place but the second place, that works. Just make the place that feels like home, your childhood home, in your memory. And you can put your bed there, and your toys, and maybe the kitchen sink, and the chair, all of the furniture that has looked like home. And as you look around and you touch everything, getting that texture, those memories through your fingertips, you can smell something like your favorite dessert or something you used to eat when you were a child, whether it was your mother or your father or someone close to your family that would feed you as a child. Maybe there's a background noise from the news channel on TV, and you just recreate an environment of this home. And as you start looking around, you find a hallway with many doors, and you can start opening each door and check what happens in those rooms. And in the first room, when you open the door, you will see a specific memory that your heart is holding on to. And you can see someone telling you something, or you on your own thinking about something, and you recreate the event right now under your eyes. And you see your inner child dealing with the situation as you did. And from the outside perspective, you can ask her, you being you in 2020, you can ask her, do you need help? Or can I play with you? Or can I hug you? And you let her answer, and you do whatever she wants. Maybe you sit on the bed and you put her on your knees and you hug her or you rock her to sleep. And once you feel fully connected with her, you can take her by the hand and walk out of the room, back into the hallway, and back into the room with the fireplace. And you're going to put her on a couch just next to the fireplace with a blanket, with hot chocolate. And maybe you're going to watch a movie together, or play, or draw, or sing, whatever she wants to feel loved and protected and nurtured. And now that you've played, you can ask her, is there anything about my life in 2020 that you don't feel comfortable with? And you can listen and take notes of everything she really says. And you're going to take her really seriously and really give her the faith that you will handle this, and you will find a balance between life in 2020 and her sense of security and fulfillment and safety. And sitting at eye level with her, you're gonna tell her, I love you. I respect you. I am protecting you. And I will listen to you. And you can offer her to come with you into your heart instead of staying in the space that you're in. Or she can choose to stay, whatever she wants to do. And once you hug goodbye, or you hug until she's in your heart, you're gonna walk out of this door, out of this place, and see a specific door that opens up into a gigantic garden. And in this garden, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna play. There's millions of butterflies around you and animals giving you fruits and time expressions. You can meet the eyes of elephants and tigers. You're in communion with the earth and its inhabitants. And as you run through the fields and you jump into waterfalls, you rediscover what is your essence, which is being. You are your inner giant, you are your highest self, you are who you are. And this gives you clues about how your work is something that reflects your soul, or how work could reflect your soul in the future. And as you continue walking in this garden, you're going to meet a being That is your soul partner. And maybe it's someone you already met, maybe it's someone you are married with, or maybe it's someone from high school, or maybe someone you never met. And that person is going to advance towards you and take your hand. And it has nothing to do with the previous experiences with lovers and partners. And that person just gives you exactly the kind of love and intimacy that you deserve. So you imagine the best hug, the best kiss, the best time listening to you, or gifts, food, quality time, whatever works. Just visualize a full afternoon with them, knowing deep down that you deserve this kind of love. And I want you to focus on the love you want to give as well. Look at what you are doing, what you are saying, and how you are loving this partner. Look at your heart's calling, how much you want to give. And I want you to see yourself and having a light bulb moment where you say, oh yeah, I do deserve this kind of love. And you say it out loud. I do deserve this kind of love. And you're going to kiss your partner until he is in your heart chakra. And just take all of his soul's essence, his way of loving into your heart, because there is a space for him. And now that you have your partner in your heart as well as your inner child, you're going to turn around a big waterfall and start climbing a beautiful hill. And on this hill, it's not always easy. There's a lot of things to learn: how to walk, how to avoid the ground that falls, the rocks, and how to climb in an intelligent way, so not to be tired, not to be exhausted. And you learn from the position of the sun and the moon and the tides when it's best to go to sleep, when it's best to hunt, when it's best to gather fruits, And you continue to walk all the way towards the top. And now you're reaching the top. Yeah, you made it. You can put a little flag. And you're gonna start to see that this is your achievement. This is a place where everybody sees you as well. You're on top of the world. And this represents you, your work ethics, your trainings, your teachings, and your gifts. And you're going to visualize being under the sun, covered in beautiful abundance and prosperity. And you're going to have a megaphone and you're going to see what you would like most everyone to hear from you. And maybe it's a mantra, maybe it's a life lesson, but something that you know that when you give it, it will help others. And I want you to see yourself from the eyes of someone who is down the mountain and who receives this golden light, this golden advice, this service, this item, this creation, this art from you, and who sees this as the luckiest person in the world. Yeah, you are that person. You are the one who gives and creates beauty and creates with your best values and your time. Your essence is important for this planet. Your purpose is important. And you're going to take your two hands, put them on your heart, and feel that. You are important. You are valuable. You are needed, wanted. People are waiting for you. They are waiting for your message. They are waiting for your heart. And for your heart, we are all waiting for you. And once you see all that you have to give, all that will benefit society, and all that you will have fun creating, all that you will have joy and pride creating, you take all of this into your heart. And you start going down the mountain, meeting all the new friends you have, all the new colleagues, all the people you've helped. And you see how society is better for it, how you helped, how your message helped. And some people stop you and hug you. Some people say thank you from the deep of their heart. And you continue to walk down back into the place where you first saw the mirror. going to see who is in front of this mirror this time. And you're going to open your heart and take out your partner, your inner child, and all of your work, all of your desires and ambitions, all the things you have to give. And you're going to see their reflection in the mirror. And you're going to look into your eyes and smile. And you can start presenting your inner child to the work and your partner to your inner child, and just see this cocoon of all the things you love and some of the friends you met, some of the animals, some of the furniture in the house, and all the things that you loved, all the things that you met on your journey are here with you, in your heart, in your reflection, in your mirror. And you're going to take their hand and you're going to gather your work and your animals, and you're going to take everything in your heart and walk with your partner and your inner child back to where you are right now in 2020. You're going to walk back into your street and up into your building, on your floor, in your flat, in your physical body. And your heart is full. Your heart is content. And you can start moving your fingers and your toes, maybe your shoulders, your neck, and have some water. And you take your time. You don't have to open your eyes just yet. Take your time and maybe write things down. Maybe you can write whatever you want to keep. So really take your time, okay? Drink, shake your body, maybe have a little dance. And whenever you're ready, you can just type in ready, or, just take your time. I'm totally fine with writing everything down.